How was my day?
Yes.
My day
How
was,
was your day? Sorry.
yeah, my day was fine. Yeah, I was studying very much.
Okay.
And your day?
Very hard because there are some homework, but good.
Okay, okay. I understand. Yeah, there's a lot of homework now.
Yes, and the final work.
Final work, yeah.
Yes.
In the same situation, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let's start. The final evaluation is very simple. You don't have to worry. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna share the screen as I did yesterday with the other girls.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to explain to you the dynamic of the final test. You have the objective here. So these are the competencies to be evaluated. The first ones are speak about hypothetical situations, describe your fantasies and dreams, talk about situations contrary to reality. These three items are connected to the second condition, and that was one of the lessons that we studied in the sessions. The other is to speak in past, narrate a story, or say something in past using the structure used to. That's another session that we studied. And give your opinion and defend your position or your point of view in a conversation about a controversial statement. Okay? So let's start with the first one, that is the conditional, second conditional. Now, in this session, the tutor asks 2 or 3 questions from the list. Then the student must answer the questions using the complete structure of the conditional and trying to expand the answer if the tutor asks more questions. For example, the tutor asks this question: what would you do if you saw a ghost? The student: if I saw a ghost, I would run very fast. Okay? Tutor: have you ever seen a ghost in your life? So this is to expand, the conversation. The student: yes, I have. When I was a child, I was visiting my grandma and in that old house, and then you tell me the story. Okay? So, for example, mm, if you could have any supernatural power, which power would you like to have? Did you understand the question?
No.
Okay. Do you understand the instruction?
Yes.
Okay, answer the question, yes? The question is, if you could have any supernatural power, which power would you like to have? Okay?
Okay.
So answer the question complete, and then we expand it.
Power is a place?
No, power, supernatural power, like, I don't know. Like, for example, have you seen the movies, the Marvel movies, Avengers, or, like Superman? Superman has supernatural powers. Superman has the power to fly, to see through walls.
Okay.
The X-Men, they
Yeah.
show a lot of supernatural powers. Some people, for example, some mutants can walk through the walls. Some other mutants can transform their bodies into something else, etc. Telepathy, telekinetics, whatever. That's a supernatural power.
Yes. If I have a supernatural power, I will um, tel, telepathy.
Uh, Telepathy or what?
Telepathy, because I can travel at other place.
Ah, no, the power to tele. Okay, teleportation power.
Ah,
Teleportation.
teleportation power.
Yes. You would like to just travel to other places.
Yes, in different place. Quickly.
Ah, that's nice. That's very nice. And for example, where would you like to go with that power?
Um,
One place. Tell me one place. I would like to go to this place first.
um, a woman,
What?
the woman or men.
No. Where would you like to go first? You. With the
Uh,
power, where would you like to go?
okay. uh, for example, Alaska, then Dubai, desert in Arabia, mm,
Mhm.
in a famous concert,
Yes.
mm, in a visit our Papa
The Pope.
Pope.
Ah. And are you a very religious person?
Yes, it's a yes, it's a. I don't like go misa
To the Mass.
to the mass on Sunday, but I like religious. Um, I have I have complete the mandaments,
Commandments. Commandments.
commandments.
Uh-huh.
Is very important in our life.
Okay. Uh, Rosalba, do you believe in extraterrestrials?
No,
No.
nah, it's a fiction.
Okay. That's fiction.
Yes, it's a very fiction.
Oh, okay.
It's a irreal situation. Irreal
A
situation.
real, a real situation. Okay, imagine, suppose for a moment that the extraterrestrials exist. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
And what would you do if you were abducted by extraterrestrials? You know that a flying object comes to your house and whoosh, absorbs you. Say takes you to another planet, for example. What would you do?
Maybe I start pray in this moment. Oh my God, please help me.
Okay, answer complete with the conditional. If
Ah,
if
if
I
pray you were my
abducted,
adopted my God, please help me.
you would speak to God. You
Yes,
would you would ask God for help. Oh God, help me. So
yes,
you would be very scared.
yes.
Okay. And so, have you ever seen something strange in the sky flying? Have you ever seen with your eyes an a strange object flying in the sky? Yes
Mm,
or no?
yes.
Yes. What, for example?
For example, in transportation,
Yes.
um, other country in a little time.
Yes.
It's very magic for me. It's very um, happy, happy.
Yes.
No me acuerdo cómo se dice emocionante,
Exciting. Exciting.
exciting.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay. Good. Well, uh, now let's continue with the next one. The next one is used to, right?
Yes.
Here, students must talk about some routines they had in the past. As in the previous exercise, the student must answer the question using the structure and expand it as much as he or she can. Example, the question is, what do you used to eat at school? And then you answer, or I expect you to answer, I used to have a sandwich with juice, or some other times I used to eat eggs with bread and cheese. My mom used to prepare something different for my snacks every day, etc., etc. You tell me the story, you narrate it, okay? So, mm, for example, this one. What do you used to do after school classes? When you were, for example, a girl, little girl, after school, what do you used to do?
Mm, I used to yesterday. No, I used to have yesterday class in my university.
No, but when you were a little girl, when you were a child, what do you used to do after school classes? You finish your classes in the school, yes, and you went to your house, or what do you do? What do you used to do
In
after classes?
when I was child.
Yes.
Okay. One moment, please, Gabriel. Por favor, prende la luz. I used to in Colegio San Rafael in Santander.
Yes. Okay.
With in my school was a little teacher because I when a child is less teacher for subject.
Oh, okay.
No, no, no. Sorry. What did you? No, no, no. Sorry. I used to
Hmm, yes.
used to a dark uniform.
But the activities that you used to do. Yes. You used to walk, you used to go to shopping center with your friends, you used to go directly home, or you used to stay in the school doing homework. What do you used to do after school classes? Activities.
Okay, is a is a swimming in, is a walk, is a shopping is a shopping in a small in a small
In a mall.
Yes. Is a share with my friends face to face in a online.
Okay.
Other activities, I used to swimming in a river in a sea in a beach.
You used to swim in a river after school.
Yes.
Okay. Do you like to watch television when you
I
were a little girl?
um I
Did you
used
did you like to watch television when you were a little girl?
uh
Yes or no?
yes.
And what programs did you used to watch when you were a child, when you were a girl?
um Picapiedras.
Complete.
I used to
Yes.
watch TV.
I used to watch
B. Picapiedras.
the Flintstones.
Programs Picapiedra.
You used to watch the Flintstones. You say the Flintstones, yes.
The Flintstone.
Yeah.
This Flintstone is
Pica Piedra, yes. Uh-huh.
ah, okay. In I used to watch TV in a Tony Jerry.
Oh, Tom and Jerry.
Yes.
You used to watch Tom and Jerry, okay.
It's cuento de, I used to watch TV, cuentos de los hermanos Green.
Ah, you used to watch that. That one is nice. I liked it very much.
Yes.
Yes. And when do you watch that program? When?
In my home. In a weekend.
On weekend.
Yes.
Ah, okay, okay.
In a weekend because in the week and not cannot can watch TV.
You can watch TV. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Other program maybe in Supercampeones.
One is very nice. I like that one very much. Captain
Yes.
Tsubasa in English, yes.
Okay. My also my son.
Your son too.
Yes, Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball. But those are cartoon for boys, not for girls.
Yes. For my son and uh,
Yes.
I like cartoon.
Mhm. And what is your son's favorite cartoon?
It's Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. Well, now in this session, Rosalba, you have to select a topic from the ones presented here. There are 5 topics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. There are 5 topics. You have to select one topic and you have to develop your speaking around that topic. You have to give me your opinion. And um, when you give me your opinion, I am going to try to contradict you so that you can defend your position. Okay? What topic do you want to develop?
Um, this is pay, pay as pago.
Pay. What is it? Pay is pagar, yeah.
Ah, okay. This,
People work better if they are paid more. If yeah,
yes,
that one.
my topic is my choose topic is people work better if they are paid more.
People work better if they are paid more. Okay. What do you think about that?
because the people because the people need a money, no, a sufficient
Enough. Yes, enough.
enough money for their work is important. mm, Conditional condition comfortable in your work because the people has necesidad.
People have needs.
People have need in
Needs.
your need in your environment.
Yeah. Okay.
I think is I prefer more money in my work.
So you work better if you have more money.
Yes, because in our country, the boss has has a mass hour in the companies, in the school, in different space is mass hour is much hour that in other countries, for example, in Canadian, in the United States, in
So we work more here in Colombia than in other countries,
yes,
but
more,
the salary is very little,
yes, is very bad. Is very poor.
very poor.
Yes, is very poor, and in our cost life is very expensive. Is more expensive.
But but do you think that I mean, if we pay more to the employees and we don't have them work that much, the employees become lazy people, less, you know, there's less productivity. You understand my point? I mean, you're making a comparison. You say, okay, in Colombia we have to work very much, and the salary is very poor.
Yes,
In other countries, people work with better conditions. They have better salaries, and they don't have to work very much,
yes,
okay, long hours. Okay,
yes,
so don't you think that in our culture, the people would become very, very lazy if they work less hours? Let's suppose, for example, 6 hours a day or 5 hours, and they receive a better salary.
yes.
Don't
Eh,
you think?
for example, in Canadian, a teacher
Canada.
in Canada, a teacher work in a school, in a school, uh, 6 hour,
Yes.
6 hour, and the homework for for their class also pay this hour in your home. In our country, no. You should 8 or 9 hours. Then you should prepare a homework. No me acuerdo cómo es calificar.
Great. Say
Pray
great.
Right, in a weekend, even in a bus. Please go tomorrow because we had activities. Is more time, is more pay. Is very bad salaries in my country. I think this about of salaries. And vacation, no pay.
And the vacation is not paid.
Yes. In my city, in Zipaquirá, Cundinamarca, is this condition in December, January, in February, no salary,
There's no salary. Oh,
no salary. And, ¿cómo se dice? Solo.
only.
Only in a public school, in a private school, not salary for 3 months.
No salary for 3 months.
Yes, is very bad. It's very sad.
It's very sad. Okay, yeah.
Yes, is more work, a little money, a little salary.
Okay, I understand your position. Well, the last part is this one. You remember the topic? You say France banned smartphone school. That was one of the sessions that we covered in the encounters. We were discussing about the use of cell phone in the classroom. What is your position about that? Do you think that the use of cell phone is good in the classroom or it should be prohibited?
And I think the cell phone is a good in my class, for example, because my cell phone is a tool, because the student can listen exercise in a songs, in now looking for a new word in a dictionary.
Yes.
Is a tool good, but the teacher should rules in science a class, desde el comienzo de la clase,
From the very beginning of the class.
in the class. For
From the
example,
very beginning, yes.
in my class, you can use your cell phone, but not chat, not Facebook, no use redes sociales.
Social network.
Social,
Social network.
social, ay. Repeat please.
Social networks.
Social network. Okay. Yeah, I think is good tools in my class, for example.
It's a good tool in your class. Okay, I understand. But you don't study. Sorry, you don't work in a school. Yes, you're not a teacher. You work in a company. Yes?
You?
No, you.
Ah, yes. But in the afternoon, in a in a 2 hour class.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Yes. Well, that's it. You see, it was not very horrible. It's the final examination.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much, Rosaba, for attending the sessions. Thank you very much for, you know, being in the classes with me to participate when you could. Yeah, it was nice meeting you. You have my contact. Whenever you have questions, you can contact me. Okay?
Thank you very much. Me too, for you.
Yes.
In my
Okay.
second. Same. Thanks for your uh, teach
For your
about
teaching.
teaching about other language. I hope environment in a pronunciation in a second language.
You have to, yes, you have to improve that, but you will do it with a lot of practice. Yes, you have to practice and practice.
Okay.
Practice makes perfect, you know?
Yes.
Practice makes perfect.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks. Bye, teacher.
Bye bye.